Hello everyone and welcome to Japan Anime, a new channel that will introduce you to the newest Japanese animation and latest news on anime in Japan. Did you enjoy the first part of this video? And if you still haven't watched the first part of this video, make sure to check out part 1. Please let me know in the comment section which anime you're most looking forward to watch and any new ideas on new videos. So on this new episode we will talk about the new anime that will come out in Japan next month, July 2023. This is part 2, so let's get started. The first animation of part 2 is Ayaka. This work is a completely new original animation. The story is about a boy from an orphanage that lost his father and is taken away from his father's apprentices. He meets 3 wizards who knew his father and starts living a new life in the island of AYAKASHI. There are 7 islands in total and each island has its own characteristics, and the islands' rivalries and destinies will make your heart beat fast, painful and beautiful at the same time. The next anime is called Undead Garu Mada Farce. Undead Girl Murder Farce is a classic work based on a novel, and the genre is mystery and handkerchief. I didn't read that right. Handkerchief. Okay. It's based in the 19th century where vampires, cyborgs, and werewolves were told to exist. This is a detective anime about an immortal, beautiful girl with no life below her neck, and a half-man, half-devil known as the Devil Killer. Not as in she doesn't have a life, as in, she's a boring person and she has no friends, but literally no body from the neck to the bottom. Anyway, the girl is specialized in monster crime investigation. The directors and manga writers for this animation are renowned, so there's a lot of expectation for this work. So make sure to check this anime out. Next we have Eiju Kyoshitsu Hero Classroom, and its original work is based on a light novel and the genre is a battle fantasy. A former hero who lost his heroic powers when he was fighting against Demon King was planning to live a normal life, but he was transferred to an elite academy to raise new heroes. The next anime is AI no Idenshi. The Genes of AI is an anime that was serialized in the Shukan Shonen Champion magazine, and it's a humanoid science fiction of medical work. The main character is a doctor who cures humanoids and finds the reason for their illness that is caused by the coexistence of humans and AI. Next up is Oku, The Inner Chambers, an anime that is shown on Netflix. It is a sci-fi historical drama set in the Edo period when numbers of boys has drastically decreased and roles of men and women have been reversed. The next animation is called Genjitsu no Yohane, Sunshine in the Mirror. It's a fantasy work set in Numazu, which is similar to Nemazu from the previous work. Next up we have Sugar Apple Fairy Tales. Sugar Apple Fairy Tale. The first part of this anime came out last winter and this will be the second part. In this world, sugar candy are believed to bring good luck. The main character wants to become a candy master just like her mother. It's a continuation of part 1, so if you still haven't seen it, what the hell are you waiting for? Next up we have Spy Kyoshitsu second season, Spy Room second season, and also this anime came out during the winter and this will be the second part. It starts with girls with no practical experience being selected to take on impossible missions. I can't wait to see how popular and how much interest it will get because the end of this first season was extremely interesting. Next up we have Zom Hyaku. Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead. This work has been serialized in monthly Sunday GX. The story is about a man that was exploited by his company and experiences a zombie pandemic breakout. And this triggered him to open himself up and of course didn't have to go to work from that day on. The man is relieved that he will no longer have to be exploited by his boss and has the chance to restart his life by planning the 100 things he will like to do before he turns into a zombie. Next up we have Tsuyokute New Saga, Be Stronger. New Saga is about a young man that in order to defeat a devil, he loses a lot of precious things but finds himself going back 4 years behind. And in order not to repeat the tragedy again, he uses his previous experience in Kyoto as a second challenge to his second life. The next anime is Dekiru Neko wa Kyou mo Yutsu. The Masterful cat is depressed again. This is a story of a company employee whose work skills are devastatingly bad, but one day she picked up a kitten that was on the verge of freezing to death. The cat grows up to be a huge cat, literally huge, that can do anything, and the dream comes true for the owner. Next on the list is Hataraku Mao-sama, second season. The Devil is a part-timer, second season. Make sure to watch the first season as it's really popular and I don't want to spoil anything. Next up is Higeki no Genkyo to Naru Saikyo Gedo, Last Boss. The most heretical last boss queen, from villainess to savior, is based on a novel. The story is about an ordinary girl born in a typical Japanese family. She reincarnates into a game's diabolical, ruthless queen. The high-spec villain princess uses her memory in order to avert tragedy. Next up we have Helck, that was serialized in Ura Sunday and Manga 1. The story is about a brave man that defeated a demon king, so the competition for the title of the new demon king was held again. And surprisingly, the enemy Helck decides to enter this competition. The next animation is Ikimonosan, which translated in English would be The Living Thing. The story is based on a game called Shonai in Igaguri. With a shaved heads boy and a dog as its partner, it will be out this summer. Next up we have AYAKASHI Triangle. This anime was supposed to go out during the last winter but was postponed to this summer. The genre is a romantic battle comedy. So this was the list for today. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Again, if you still haven't watched the first part, make sure to watch the first part that is of course on this channel. And as I said in the beginning of the video, if you have any new ideas, anything that you would like me to do on the channel, some new content, some new ideas that you have, they will be highly appreciated. So please make sure to give your comment on this comment section below. So thank you again for watching, and if you still haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel.